Whispers for Daddy. You got something to say?
Yeah.
Because I'm waiting for it. Just like every other woman, just waiting for it.
Ooh. I'm done with both of you. Cut the fuck off.
Wait, every other woman?
I
I thought this was a daddy show.
Oh.
I mean, every other man?
Maybe.
I mean,
Sure, let's go with that.
I can just go, you know,
We're still
what,
waiting.
pansexual?
Sure. No gender?
Well, pansexual. Okay, hold on. We're gonna throw up the definition for pansexual right up here.
I mean,
because
it's either
that's
or.
not accurate.
I don't think. I thought it was. They love anyone.
Without a preference.
Personality?
Without a preference.
Tell me I'm wrong.
Without a preference.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not me.
You have
Not
a preference.
me either. I
You have a preference for punani.
Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong.
You have-
Pansexual is either or, correct? Without a preference. Right?
Well, there's more than one gender.
All I can hear are the cats in
I
the
know.
background. Just
Fucking assholes.
all the pussies are just calling.
For me.
It's my mic that's picking them up.
So did you find a definition?
I'm throwing it up on the screen. It is.
Oh.
It is loving every gender with no preference.
Oh, yeah. So he technically was right.
I love everybody.
You said either or, implying that there's only two genders.
Let's not get into this because
Hey,
that's
I
enough.
love
Okay.
everybody. You think I'm a Republican there, fucking Bree? You think I'm a lover of two genders?
Are you?
No. I love everybody.
So on that note, welcome back to Whispers for Daddy, and we have my cousin James back again.
Hey,
for
it's all
round
right,
two.
Jamie. America, you know me as Jamie. Trying to throw this bitch off.
Fucking asshole.
It's all good. I'm just fucking with this bitch. He can call me Jamie. Bree can't call me Jamie because she's a fucking new person.
Fuck you, bitch.
I don't know who
She's a
the
newbie.
fuck she is. I just know her as Bree. B-R-I.
You know what? I give you commends on that.
B-R-I.
Because no one ever fucking does my initials right ever.
No, it's B-R-E.
It's always B-R-E that they say. No. It's B-R-I.
Are you cheese?
Thank you for that.
Oh.
Exactly.
I've never.
Shit, I was actually going for B-R-E-E. I thought she was one of them special bitches.
I am a special bitch.
Wow.
Shit.
Have you met me?
My sister spells her name B-R-E-E.
No.
Well, she's a special bitch, though. Special lady. Excuse me. Special lady. I don't know where.
but
Special
he loves
lady.
everybody.
You would have if she would have been at the wedding.
Yeah.
Oh.
She was
Slight
one of the
diss.
ones that didn't show up.
Is she that kind of lady?
Wait.
Matt's daughter.
Oh.
Caitlin's sister.
Okay. Okay, that's what I thought. Got it.
Yeah, so what is the topic for this week's back-to-back episode with you, cuz?
Why does he stare at me?
What are the...
What should we go with? What
To
should
the
we
left,
go with, America?
To the right.
America,
left,
do we have...
To the right.
I did it.
Do we have any votes from America? Or from Bulgaria?
Probably not from last week.
Or Australia?
Probably not.
Russia? Germany?
Michael, I need you to move your cable that keeps on rubbing on your fucking microphone stand.
Is it actually picking up?
Yes.
Ew.
I'm not paying attention.
Can you not hear it in your headset?
No.
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 Mm.
I mean, we're doing better with microphone awareness. That gives us props.
It's
So,
You
because
are.
we're not holding them now.
yeah.
Jamie's a little too, like, on it.
He's
What?
a pro at this point.
This?
Yeah, you're leaning real hard into it.
That's because I'm amazing.
Are we doing ASMR now?
Yes.
Okay. this is gonna be
It's
an
because I'm literally doing that whole differentiation of volume. Fucking with people. I like fucking with people.
fucking with my editing.
Clearly.
It's no. It's perfect. It's psyops. That's what it is.
She's fucking sending it, bud.
Psychological operations. It's shit
You
we
know-
used to do in Afghanistan.
So podcast God.
You'd roll through the streets blasting music.
now that you
Fucking with the enemy.
done.
Perfect.
So now that you have a microphone, you can have a little bit more control. What topics do you think? Since Cuz over here.
Yeah, I'm not sure tonight. Why don't you roll with it there, Daddy?
What the fuck did I just do?
You fucking shit up.
I am. I'm messing with shit on the spot. I'm not good at picking topics.
But yet you yell at me when I do.
Yeah.
I don't yell at you when you pick
You don't
topics.
like my thoughts.
I don't yell at you when you pick
Do
topics.
you have
no.
any topics?
No.
Roe v. Wade.
No.
Perfect.
I mean, I'd be open for it.
If you want to
Afghan
talk about
with-
I mean, it's an
Withdrawal.
open conversation.
August.
it's an open conversation. If you want to talk about it.
Afghan withdrawal.
You did mention it earlier.
Yeah, you did
August.
mention it behind the scenes.
And you never finished your thought. So why don't you go for it?
I mean, we don't have to go like in depth with that
No.
certain situation, but we can go in depth
with the personal situation?
Yeah, we can go in depth with the actual like nationwide situation if you want. Because you did bring that up.
I think
to
it's a
me.
bad idea what they did. Horribly bad idea. I figured that was probably the consensus of the room, but I don't know. I don't know what everybody's thoughts on it are.
I mean, we're open.
I mean, we obviously have a female in the room there, America.
we
Don't put,
I'm just saying.
her and I have.
Everybody
had
probably assumes I'm hardcore Republican because I'm a veteran and I, look the part of a hardcore leftist Republican. But
Wouldn't it be
y'all
right?
motherfuckers might be interested to hear what I have to say.
Wouldn't conservatives be right, or is that left?
To
Can't
the
remember.
left. To the right. To the left.
Wait, what did I
To
say?
the right.
Left.
Whoa! Damn!
But
I just shot my own fucking foot and my fucking self in the face. Right.
But no, her and I have had a conversation about it,
Mm-hmm.
and I mean, it's conversation. I mean,
Well,
not
yeah,
everyone
it's
has.
it's an extreme hot topic here
Yeah.
in the old U.S. of A.
Since that was overturned a couple of weeks ago now,
Yeah.
about a week ago, a couple of weeks. Since this will
Now-
be airing in August, about
It's-
a couple months. Sorry, go ahead.
It's overturned at the federal level.
Mm-hmm.
Hasn't been overturned at the state level just yet. Individual states have their own, terms on whether or not to make that the official ruling of their states, because obviously the state has their own power within the state, just like obviously the marijuana laws. Michigan has legalized it, the feds still outlaw it.
Mm-hmm.
If you get caught by a fed in the state of Michigan, rules say you go to federal prison
Yeah.
for marijuana. Let me
Which is-
clarify that.
which
For
is-
for marijuana,
which is fucking stupid
which is
to me.
dumb as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely. 100% agree. There is, for those of you from last week that may not remember, I am a paramedic by trade. I've been in medicine for 16 years here this comes out in August. Next month, September, I'll be in medicine for 16 years. Although, fuck me yet again, I am unemployed in medicine. So, technically maybe that takes a little time off. Either way, fuck them.
Still relevant.
Still relevant. I've been in medicine for almost 16 years.
Yeah.
Marijuana does have some absolutely medicinal properties. It absolutely takes care of tumors, cancer-wise. Absolutely takes care of pain. Absolutely knocks you the fuck out if you have sleeping issues.
Yeah.
If you do indica, specifically, you motherfuckers out there. If you do sativa, you're going to be up all fucking night. So if you got some issues going on in the motherfucking head, like maybe this guy does, that shit might amp you up and make your anxiety go through the fucking roof.
Mm-hmm.
So don't smoke that shit, or don't do oils, or don't do edibles, or whatever the fuck.
Fuck the edibles.
Edibles are
No.
hardcore.
The wax, nope.
Ooh,
Good
ooh,
without
let's
it.
do edibles.
I'm as soon as I'm out of like the whole medicine realm, which technically I have to keep my medical license, but as soon as I'm out of like working within the like either hospital or ambulance work, and I just do my standard work, which is within a college, community college. They don't do drug testing because it's not required. I'm straight up going to do THC. You laugh, but literally, as a veteran, I can get that shit through the VA.
Yeah.
See, I would rather smoke marijuana every day, all day, versus taking a pharmaceutical drug that they've already made in a lab. 100%. Sorry.
Yeah.
I would rather choose natural medicines than man-made medicines.
There's some things coming out now, studies-wise, of long-term effects of THC, though. I haven't specifically read up on them, so I'm not going to quote shit that I don't fucking know. Because I'm a research it, then quote it, and live by it person. I'm a evidence-based medicine person. That's what I've always learned by. That's what I've always done. That's what I've always quoted. That's what I've always lived by. So I'm not going to quote some shit that I have not read or researched myself. I just know of some studies that have come out recently that have said that THC is questionable long term. Like I said, I don't know the specific study. I don't know who did it. I don't know all that stuff. You'd have to read up on it yourselves. I just read about it, and it's a little bit strange that the VA, Veterans Affairs, will do it for veterans, which specifically the VA is a federal organization. It's a federal administration
I know you're going with this.
organization. Yet the feds outlaw marijuana. But the states, several of them obviously, have said that they will do that they will do is that better for my face?
That is much better for your face.
Perfect.
Gotta see the beard.
Gotta see the glorious fucking beard.
I thought you were going to say glistening.
Glistening with you know what.
Gross.
Whoa.
Fuck up, Bree.
You're welcome.
Fuck off.
Fuck off,
This
Bree.
is some fucked up shit. I'm just going to let y'all know right now. It's some fucked
You
up
don't know
shit.
what the fuck it's glistening with.
Whiskey.
Could be milk.
Mm.
Titty milk.
Or man milk.
Cat milk.
Cat milk. That's a good one.
I don't think you can milk cats.
You certainly can.
Perfect.
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 Ooh.
Yeah, you said that tongue action, Bree. Yeah. You know you fucking want some. Just shut the fuck up and get it. Just ask, Bree.
Remember, he's in training to be a fuckboy.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I forgot.
I am the fuckboy. If you're out there listening, fuck you.
Good thing
Beep.
we have a beep machine.
Beep.
No. You gonna leave that one, Tristan.
Oh,
If you
No,
take-
I'm going to beep that.
If you gonna fucking... I'm gonna be off this motherfucking podcast then. You going back to no fucking... You gonna go back to no subscribers?
No Bulgaria.
No Bulgaria.
Bulgaria's gonna be gone. Where else have I been in the world? I've been to... Oh, shit. Germany's gonna be gone. Damn.
Oh,
Sorry
yeah,
about...
we have a few there.
Sorry
Yeah.
about Germany. I've been to Frankfurt. I've been to Leipzig. I've been to... Damn, Bad Hersfeld. Fucking love that town.
got
Town. Damn, I went
3%.
to... Ooh, 3%'s gonna be gone. I've been chilling in Bad Hersfeld. So, okay, let me take Germany
Sidetracked.
back to 2003. Okay.
Jesus.
So, y'all motherfuckers listen to this. So, Germany, you listening out there? Okay. So, I went to Germany, 03. Yep. So, just so we listening. Okay.
Goddamn right.
Goddamn right. Fucking country is help. You are, Bree. I didn't say me. I said you country as hell.
Country as hell.
I went to Germany in 2003 in October. What happens in Germany in October?
Oktoberfest.
Yeah, drinking and brats. Yeah, that's what's up. Oktoberfest. So, if anybody out there is listening from Bad Hersfeld, they would probably know something, which I would only know if I've been there.
Don't you feel motherfucking special?
Right?
Yeah, you should feel so fucking special.
Lulis
Kinda
Fest.
Yeah.
Lulis Fest.
Luke.
Y'all bitches wouldn't know that because you never fucking been there, but the people around Bad Hersfeld are going to know what the fuck I'm talking about. So, I've been to Bad Hersfeld, Lulis Fest, 2003. I watched that awesome little cone-shaped bonfire that they have right in the square. Awesome town. Sweet town. Love it. Stayed with this awesome family, which are family of Wally Holland. Amazing lady. She lives right down the street from my grandma in Petoskey, Michigan. Awesome. Cool lady. We went back there with her and her husband. He was stationed there in World War II. Just after World War II in Germany. Met her there, Bad Hersfeld. And we stayed in the 4th floor of their house. Completely. 4th floor was all for us. It was awesome.
I was going to say 4th floor.
4th floor.
Jesus
Yeah, it was an
Christ.
amazing house. Whole 4th floor was all like tongue and groove pine. Fucking amazing. Their cellar. Yeah, they had a cellar too. So it was 4 floors and a cellar. So it was like 5,
Yeah.
fucking legit house. Like each floor was different levels for each family member. It was pretty gangster.
They were pretty dope.
Pretty gangster, yeah.
Got
Yeah,
the house I
it's
want.
exactly right. Yeah, you only wish you lived a life I've had. I know, it's cool. I've been actually talking to the girl that I met there. She was 2 years old when I met her. She was a cool little girl. I was 14. She was 2. She liked me because I played with her. She was cool. She's 20. I think almost 21 now. I just reconnected with her on WhatsApp. I talked to her. I believe it's her aunt. Could be wrong. I believe aunt. I absolutely might be wrong there. But she's a cool girl. She's going to school for tax stuff for the German government. But anyway, so we hung out there, went to Lulis Fest, fucking ate brats, drank beer. I was 14. We as long as you were with family, you could drink in the bars, pubs, all that stuff. No problem. It was fucking sweet. Went to the Berlin Wall, fucking hung out, went to a concentration camp, saw all that history, and went around and toured castles and just hung out, and it was fucking sweet. So, listener out there in Germany, guess what? You're just gonna have to give up this podcast because these guys aren't cool. Because I guess I'm gonna be gone because these bitches don't like me anymore. So sorry there, bro.
All because of one beep.
All because of one beep. Because they're not gonna let me put in there.
2 beeps now.
Two beep. Tristan's.
I mean, if,
Tristan's still on some bullshit. Whole story.
yeah,
Even after that whole story, he's probably gonna bleep out the from Mike. I mean, Mike. But
you should bleep out Mike just to piss him off.
oh man,
I was
They're
thinking about
all-
censoring his 2 episodes, like so it doesn't have any swear words in it.
oh my god,
Mike
they're
wouldn't be one of
The
those.
whole episode would be gone.
Yeah.
dude. Okay, so my German brethren out there. I mean, I did the whole 23andMe thing. If you can listen to me out there, I'm like 86.5% German. I am you. You are me.
Yeah, you're more German than I am.
No
which I'm
shit. Shut
pissed
the
about.
fuck up. No shit. Because Germans are the best.
Yeah, pissed.
I mean, fuck. I am you. You are me. You got to keep listening. But you got to let these fools know that you need to see me. Because I'm awesome.
All right. Well, since he's
Whoa,
leaving,
I
I'm just
think-
gonna mute him.
I think that was Tristan snoring over there. I think he was literally snoring over there.
Yeah, I fell asleep. Sorry.
Man, these dudes are giving me some serious shit.
So on that note,
Germany, you gotta pour some hate over to
We're
this
not getting
guy.
off this note.
You gotta pour some hate
No.
over to this guy. This is some bullshit, man.
I got muted. Germany, help me out. Save me.
Don't have
Are you
an
calm down
SOS.
now because you're unmuted?
They hate me, Germany. They hate me. I need the love. I need it.
On that
I
note,
need it, Europe. I love you. I love you, Europe.
so
I've been to Bulgaria, Romania, Germany, and shut up, Bree. And Portugal. I love you, Europe.
So where were we on the original topic of conversation? now I know
have
what
no
you guys
idea.
feel like when I go off on
Yeah.
my little tangents.
Yeah.
Roe v. Wade. We were on Roe v.
Oh,
Wade.
yeah.
we're
Roe
talking
v.
about
Wade.
marijuana.
Oh yeah,
and then so we got
the
sidetracked to the
federal and the
sidetrack.
state.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, it's our turn now.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
you're done talking?
I'd take over a lot there, listeners.
Now I
Out
know
there in
how everyone
America.
feels.
Yeah.
America.
It's fine.
I am so sorry.
Thaddeus, this is a public apology.
Thaddeus,
Sorry.
get on the show with me and who, Tristan?
Uncle Sean.
Uncle
Wow.
Sean.
My Uncle Sean, yeah.
That's gonna be a whole family affair here.
Good
We
God.
gonna kill it.
That's gonna be great.
He does listen, so
He
shout out to
does.
Uncle
Does
Sean.
he?
He's a
Excellent.
weekly
Shout out to Uncle
listener.
Sean. I'm James, by the way. We gonna kill it. Thaddeus, we gonna kill it. I met you at the wedding there, bruh. I remember you. We gonna kill it.
My uncle was also
He
at the
probably
wedding,
don't
but
remember
you probably did
Uncle
not
Sean.
meet him.
We gonna kill it.
So
I'm James, not Jamie. Don't call me Jamie. I'll probably lose my fucking mind. We gonna kill it.
are you done?
Fuck you looking at Mike.
Mute?
Mute?
So on the whole topic of Roe versus Wade. Fucking mute.
I'm gonna kick
I
his
did.
fucking ass.
Oh look, you can't hear anything.
Oh.
Oh, but you can. You really can. I can project my voice quite a long ways.
All right, Michael, carry
Am I
on.
back?
So my thoughts on it, since this dumb fuck.
Whoa. I got the same thought.
Like, I'm obviously not a woman, so I can't put myself in a woman's shoes. But like, I don't.
Figuratively, you can.
Figuratively, I'm an honorary woman, but like literally, biologically not. But my thoughts are, I don't think a woman should be forced to do something she doesn't want to do, whether that be abortion, whether that be have the baby. Like, that should be her choice. But also, I don't think that, I'll say this and then I'll backtrack to my thought that I had, but
It's gonna be a controversial issue no matter
it's
what.
controversial anyway. So it's
Yeah.
like, yeah, I don't like killing humans or
Mhm.
babies. Like, that's not like the whole thing that abortion is. Like, if you aren't able to take care of that child, I don't think you should be forced to have it. And if it's out of incest or rape or anything like that, that's a lot for that woman to carry with her for 9 months and then also for 18 years after, if she doesn't give it up for adoption, which is also another choice. But like, that's a whole lot of nonsense in my opinion.
It's such a gray area
Yeah.
with so many different situations.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and there's
It really
so
is.
many different situations.
There's
that
so
it
many
could come
scenarios
from,
that
too.
you can go and
Like, what if that woman was 14, 15, raped by her brother or cousin or
Right.
father, for that matter? Like, you're gonna have that child, woman, have that baby and raise that baby.
like I'm saying, there's certain situations and scenarios where I don't think that it's okay, but
Yeah.
then there are certain situations where I think that it is okay.
Mm-hmm.
Regardless, it's a human right to do whatever you want with your body.
Yeah.
100%. But
I see both sides to it.
I see
ultimately.
both sides to this. I'm more or less on pro-life, but like I said, there's just situations.
Yeah,
that go on.
there's certain circumstances to where it's like, okay, but at the same time, that's also a choice.
Well, and this is the thing that I don't like. There are different. If you don't want to be pregnant, number one, don't have sex.
Or be smart about
Or
it.
be smart about it and use a contraception. There's so many different options that are out there and available.
Mm-hmm.
And is it 100% proof? No.
And do
But-
100% of those things actually work for not having a
Right.
child?
And like I said, and there are certain situations in which I'm sure that that is not an option for these kids or, adults, whoever,
Mm-hmm.
to have that contraception stuff available to them. So, like, that's what I'm saying. There's so many different gray areas that I see in this. Clearly, my choice is I could never have an abortion. Like, that is just not what I believe in. I know people that have had one. Am I against them for that? No, that's their choice. That's what they wanted to do. That was their life. That has nothing to do with me personally.
That's how all of these things should be.
Yeah.
Like, now they're trying to go against contraception and gay
Which
marriage,
is stupid.
which have no reason to be in
Absolutely
their
not.
thoughts. It's like contraception is trying to help not have as many kids in the world, because there's more people more children, I should say, that need homes, that need families that
Mhm.
weren't able to get that.
Well, and that's what I'm saying, like, and this is actually a good question for you. I've asked you this, but maybe a good question for you. So my other thought was, you get a girl pregnant. This girl doesn't want this child, but the male does. How do you feel about that? Like, I mean, how would you feel if you got somebody pregnant, like, and they wanted to terminate it? How would you feel about that?
I'm sure I've answered this before,
I think you have. I don't.
but I would be pretty pissed off. But at the same time, I would be like, okay, well, if that's what you want to do,
Yeah.
I will support you, because
Mhm.
I'm not going to be this person that tells you can't do this. Yeah, that would be my child,
Yeah.
but that's also your choice. It's your body. I can't
Mhm.
force you to have that
Yeah.
baby. And then,
It's a hard topic.
yeah,
It really is.
I would support the woman,
Yeah.
honestly.
What do you think? Is it Jamie or James?
To you, it's James.
Jamie.
It's James. To Mike.
Fuck off.
To Mikey and Tristan, it's Jamie.
Oh, I finally got thrown in this mix. Okay, thanks.
Yeah, no, I include you in this shit show.
Okay.
I don't know you well enough to you call me Jamie yet, Bree,
Jamie.
but it is James. To
I was
Bree.
introduced as Jamie, and that's how
Yeah,
it's gonna
I mean,
stay.
she
I'm
got it
sorry.
through
Yeah,
me.
that's because Mikey said it.
Guess what? We're wifey here. If you can't,
Yeah, well,
if you accept Michael, you accept me, and that's just like we come in as a package
him.
here, and Tristan. So it's too late for you.
no, Tristan's the
I
husband. though. You're
annulled
just
the
best.
wifey bullshit that they have going on, so you can just ignore that.
Yeah, it's because Tristan is the husband. He
Legal.
automatically
Legal.
gets
Legal.
he automatically gets me as James and Jamie and whatever the fuck he wants. 'Cause that's just how it is.
Mm.
You're the best friend. You get James.
For now.
That's just how it is.
Don't worry.
If we get to know each other,
he'll warm up to me. It's fine.
maybe intimately, then
He
we'll
can't-
see if it's Jamie.
Oh God.
I mean, if you take a mouthful, then we might be a Jamie.
It might be Daddy after that.
Well, and if
Sorry.
it's a mouthful, it'll be Daddy.
Ooh.
If it's
Okay.
anything else, then we might be a Jamie. We'll see. We'll see. That's a question I've honestly never even pondered. That would be an extremely difficult situation for me. I've always wanted children. I've always wanted a boy and a girl. And to be honest, if my significant other did not want the child and I did, and I don't know how I would handle that, because I am on the side of I'm 50-50 on the matter. Well, I guess I can actually say I'm 100% on both matter. I'm 100% pro-choice and 100% pro-life. I am not the traditional Republican. Do I vote Republican a fair amount of the time? Yes. But have I voted Democrat also? Absolutely. I served under Bush as well as Obama. The very beginning of my enlistment was under George Bush Jr., George W. Bush, not George H.W. Bush. But the majority of my enlistment was under Obama. He was a great commander-in-chief. We did not have very many issues other than the drawdown reduction in force, which was expected anyways. I got in under the build-up to the surge, got pushed out under the reduction in force, so it was literally expected. I can't say anything about his time as commander-in-chief that was not good. There was some policies that I didn't agree with, but as there is with any president, him as a man, I can't say anything bad. Obviously, Democrat. Me, mostly, maybe 75% Republican. That other 25%, very much so Libertarian. I'm very much so 100% both pro-choice and pro-life. I do 100% think it is a woman's choice in their body to do what they want with. That is one thing I fought for, is rights. I didn't have any while I was in, and it's not the reason I enlisted. I enlisted because of 9/11. I was absolutely enraged. I wanted blood for the blood of my countrymen, and that is it. But while I was in, I realized that I didn't have rights and that other people did not as well in certain places. And like last week when I spoke about my friend, the interpreter that came from Afghanistan, now lives in the U.S., he now has all the rights he wants because he now lives in the U.S. He used to live in Afghanistan as well as his family. He now lives in the U.S. with his now naturalized second son because of what he did and what we were able to provide him because of his service to the United States. I 100% believe it's a woman's choice to do what they will with their body, as well as it's 100% my choice to do what I want with my body. Mine is not a temple, it's an amusement park. I believe the same thing with a woman. If they want to treat their body as an amusement park, they can do the same thing. If they want to treat their body as a temple, they can do the same thing. I 100% believe that it is not the point of conception that breeds now it is a human. I believe that it is the first breath that it is a human. Although at the same time, I also believe that at that first breath, it's not a choice anymore. Anytime before that, there's the pro-life aspect of it.
That's an interesting way to look at that, actually.
That little thing inside of you is a person, and once it forms into a person and is viable at 24 weeks and can be extracted from you, or you start having contractions, the woman starts having contractions. Not anybody can have a child. Obviously, not a biological male can have a kid. A biological female has to have a kid. Or test tube kids, obviously. But at 24 weeks, me being in medicine, I know 24 weeks is a viable kid. At 24 weeks, that kid is able to be a human on its own. Yes, it's going to need some medical assistance from a NICU, a neonatal intensive care unit, of which here in Michigan, there's one quite a ways away from us in Grand Rapids at DeVos. Been there many times. Fortunately, never brought a brand new baby down there, although we have had deliveries at the place I used to work in. And then they were shipped down to DeVos. Total shit show when that happens. But again, it is what it is. So at the 24-week mark, I would believe that, it is a, pro-life. But anytime before that, 100% pro-choice. But then again, like I said, 24 weeks, pro-life. But I'm also on the fence even at that. Because it depends on a lot of circumstances. Like Mikey and Bree just said. Is it the circumstances of incest, of rape? It should be pro-choice up until the moment of breath. If you want to abort this child literally while you're pushing this child, you should have absolute choice of doing so. So I, personally, as a 75% Republican, I absolutely think it should be pro-choice. Pro-life gets thrown out the window purely because of the options. I don't think it's... Now, I somewhat agree with Bree with it being gray areas. Only because... Yeah, and it's the only fucking time I'm going to say it. I somewhat agree with you, Bree, only because there's some gray area. But at the same time, I disagree because the gray area of incest and rape is not a gray area. It's an absolute area of... That is a hard line. Incest and rape, I have had those patients in the back of my ambulance and taken those patients to the hospital to get treated. That is not a fucking gray area. That is a absolute hard fucking line in the sand of I was molested or I was raped and there is a child inside of me. I need to remove it from my body. Unless you've had that experience yourself or had that experience of you being taken care of that person, you don't know what it's like to have that weighing on your shoulders.
I like the way that you put that, actually.
Well, also
Because it's not a gray area. It's a hard line. And for me, I don't mean to cut you off, Mikey, but I got to finish my little track, or else I am going to get off track. And
go for it.
This thing is important enough to finish. Mm-hmm. The other parts of my bullshit where I get off track, it's not important enough to go back and forth on.
Yeah.
And I don't mean that to, fuck with anybody else's stuff, as in like anything else I've talked about. If it's important to you, I don't mean that to say it's not an important matter. I just mean, for me right in the second, this right now is important because I have had individuals in my life who have had miscarriage after miscarriage after miscarriage, who have tried to get pregnant, who have not been able to have another child or a child and been absolutely traumatized because of it. And I've had individuals in my life who have gotten pregnant and aborted their child and been able to get pregnant at any point in time, who have just said, fuck it, I'm not having this person's child. So I feel it's an important matter. Those two things alone, incest and rape, are such an important part of the matter that we're speaking about of Roe versus Wade, of why this should not have been overturned, that it is absolutely a woman's choice to do what they will with their own bodies, because if those things happen, if incest or rape occurs, they should absolutely have the choice to not bring that child into the world, of which they now have to care for a child that was put into them by force, or any other means that was not consensual, and have to take care of that child, pay for that child, and raise that child in a world that they're going to be manipulated by that same fucking individual for the rest of that child's life, especially up till 18. But that child is their child for the remainder of their life. At no point should ever that have to be a absolute factor that the law says you have to fucking do this. That should never be a thing. Whoever SCOTUS fucking justice bullshit idiots are that did this bullshit, they're fucking brain dead. They're living back when Roe V. Wade fucking came in the 60s or 70s, whenever the fuck this fucking occurred.
71 or 73.
71 or 73. Well, whenever it came into effect, and I apologize, I don't know the date when it fucking came in. I should have done a little bit of history before this, but it was kind of a throw it in and talk about it sort of thing. So I apologize, America, for not knowing that. But they're living in the fucking past of when just Republicans ruled the country. And I'm telling you, as a mostly a Republican, that's not how the fucking world works. You need a little bit of everybody. It's a democratic republic, not meaning Democrats rule the republic. Democratic being we all fucking work together to figure out what works best for us. And when everybody's at each other's throats and Roe v. Wade gets overturned because one side says, hey, we're right and everybody else is fucking wrong, that's the dumbest shit in the fucking world. I'm saying that as a fucking Republican, as a veteran, as somebody who has voted Republican as well as Democrat, served under a Republican as well as a Democrat. It makes no fucking sense. It's the dumbest shit I've ever fucking heard.
It really is.
It's stupid as fuck. I'm not a woman, obviously. Maybe not obviously to some people out there, but I'm just saying. I'm a man. I identify as a man. However, it's the dumbest thing I've ever fucking heard. The floor is yours.
I just wanted to say, like, this is the thing that I think is most important, is talking about these type of subjects and not sitting there and saying I fucking hate you because of your opinion, or I fucking hate you because of your. It's a conversation to be had with respect.
Well,
100%.
absolutely.
And that is, I think, some of the world's biggest problems is we can't just respect each other's opinions. Okay, anybody can have their own opinion and leave it at that. Still believe in what you believe in. Like, you can't have these calm conversations, and that's really
Yeah.
pathetically sad to me.
Well, and that's absolutely 100% true. That's surprisingly, Bree and I agree. Holy fuck.
Well, see, and that's,
Jesus. I mean, that's it is 100% true though. I mean, I don't mean to cut you off,
No.
Bree. It's it's something we used to do in the Marine Corps that we got trained to do on deployment was something called key leader engagements. KLEs, key leader engagements. You talk to the people in charge of the areas that you're going into, the towns, the cities, the little tiny 2 fucking mud hut village. Now, I'm not saying I did all that shit. I'm not. Anybody out there, if you're from my old fucking battalion listening, I didn't do a goddamn thing. I'm not going to fucking lie. I mean, I straight up, I'm not going to lie and say I did a bunch of fucking cool shit. I didn't get to do fucking half the shit that I even wanted to do. I didn't get to do fucking anything compared to what I wanted to do. I won't sit and lie to anybody on a camera. I won't sit and lie to anybody sitting and talking to them in person. I'm not going to sit and lie to you guys right fucking here. I'll tell you shit that I did do, shit that I experienced, but I'm not going to sit and lie to you and say I did this fucking grandiose shit, because I didn't. But I can sit here and talk about concepts because that's shit that we obviously wanted to implement, wanted to do. But I'm not going to say grandiose, I did this, I did that. That's not me. Shit that we were taught to do was called these key leader engagements. You go out and talk to people that are like elders in the community, that are leaders in the community. And you talk to these individuals, you learn what they know, you engage with them, you do all these different things, and you find out what they know, you bring it back, and you disseminate all that stuff to everybody. And it goes back to what you're saying with it having mutual respect for people, having just conversations with people, and having this back and forth of you may not like me, you may be in a position where you're the leader in your community and I'm the leader in my community, but we can have this mutual respect back and forth of, I want to help you, you may not necessarily want to help me, but I want to help you because I'm in a position that I can help you. And we have this talk back and forth. Generally, these KLEs would go, again, key leader engagements would go like, you sit around this table, in where I was, Afghanistan, you'd sit around this table and it'd be tea and food, and it'd be this big table where you're cross-legged at a small, low table, much lower than even this table that I don't know if we can even catch it on a fucking camera, but this table's about a 1.5-ish, maybe just shy of 2 feet tall, that I've got my feet on, I've got my glasses on, my drink on, not the one I'm drinking here though. I gotta have this one in my fucking hands. This one's whiskey. I got some unsweetened iced tea that Mikey here got me earlier. But sit at a low table, you engage with people over food, over drink, and that's how you start to learn people. You have dinner with them, you have food with them, you just engage over what would be a familial type of environment, and you just have this shared mutual meal conversation, and you just start to talk to people, and it literally goes back to what you just said, and we don't have that anymore. We can't sit at a table literally the world, not even just us here in the U.S. I mean, we can't sit at a table anymore where we can have mutual respect with each other. I mean, it's just there's so much hate in the fucking world. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's people that I very much so dislike. There's two demographics of people that I dislike very much, and I will absolutely say hate: terrorists and pedophiles. That's it, man. But I think that's a pretty solid demographic for a lot of people. I mean, terrorists, 9/11. If you were alive on 9/11, you probably fucking hate terrorists too, just like me. And pedophiles, I don't think there's a lot of people that really enjoy people that hurt kids. I mean, those are probably two that a lot of people dislike. I'm maybe not even hate, but I mean me. I don't know. I've had some people I've known, be sexually assaulted, be molested as a kid, and that's obviously not okay. On the other side of that, I've dealt with terrorists face to face. I've been face to face with people that have killed people I know. I absolutely wanted to kill them. Could I? No. I was the one putting them into the system. Bats and hide system, biometric automated tool set, and then put them in a fucking dog cage until they were to be shipped to the NATO base and then sent out to Guantanamo Bay. Could I kill him? No. Did I want to? Absolutely. But yeah, we can't have like this conversation here. We can't have something like this. We all vary minimally on our opinion, but we're all talking about it, normally. We're all talking about it with respect for each other. Because it is a conversation. Mm-hmm. It's not an absolute. Mm-mm. We're just talking about it as normal human beings. Now, the justices on the fucking Supreme Court, SCOTUS, if you want to fucking do at SCOTUS, for real though, SCOTUS, if you want to do at SCOTUS, say fuck you, SCOTUS. Seriously though,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get on fucking Twitter, Instagram. For real though, I fucking want to, but they ain't gonna like what I have to say. For real, America. I'm just saying, I got a whole different opinion than a lot of people do. A lot of people might be interested. You guys probably interested in the opinion of me looking all fucking Republican and shit.
Well, I mean, not only that, you have the military background too, and you've gone through like political stuff too.
But
so
that's the thing, man. Like, a lot of people, don't realize these days. So, I find it funny that, a lot of people, hold up the sign saying, I want my rights back or this or that or whatever. Most people don't even know what it's like to have their rights taken away. Mm-hmm. Veterans do. Yeah. Veterans directly know what it's like to have their rights taken away. But you don't see veterans out protesting. Mm-mm. Not many. You might see some, like, maybe an old crusty Vietnam vet. Because they knew what it was like to have their fucking rights taken away. And I'm not saying we don't. I'm not saying I or other Iraq or Afghanistan or Desert Storm or fucking Grenada, Panama, fucking Somalia vets don't fucking know what that's like. But I'm saying that Vietnam vets knew what it was like because they came back to a nation that hated them. They came back to a place they could not call home. And I specifically said they came back to a place. I didn't say they came home. I said they came back to a place that they couldn't call home anymore. Everybody hated them. Now, I had a miniature experience similar to them. I got spit at when I was in uniform one time. Now, that's just because the town of 29 Palms outside of our base, also called Marine Corps, also called 29 Palms. The real name was Marine Corps Air Ground Combat Center 29 Palms. But everybody just called it 29 Palms for short. But I had a miniature experience of that. I got spit at and called a baby killer. But nothing it does not pale in comparison to what the Vietnam vets experienced. Mm-hmm. They experienced crowds, thousands, tens of thousands of people crowding around them saying, "You don't belong here. This isn't your home." Spitting at them, saying they were fucking baby killers. Saying they were pieces of shit.
That's crazy.
I mean, I can't imagine that.
I mean, my grandpa was a Vietnam vet, and I can't even imagine that.
I mean, you come back to a place that you don't know anymore. You just came back from combat and in a place where people were not only trying to kill you, but they were torturing you. They were setting traps with bamboo fucking pits with spikes covered in shit, covered in human feces. And they would lay out pieces and parts of your friends. So you would see them and then go to try to help them or recover those pieces, and it would be a booby trap.
Right.
And then you'd get fucking stuck to a wall of spikes.
It's fucked up. Way fucked up. I think that we sometimes just really take for granted what we have from what we don't have, honestly.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's what we do in the U.S. I mean, people that have either never been outside the U.S. or never went in the military, they don't understand what we have here, and they don't understand what it's like to have rights. Mm-hmm. Like literally what I was just saying. I mean, I realize I got a little sidetracked there, but it's that's the thing is people that have gone on vacation to like the Virgin Islands or the Bahamas, or they've gone to Germany, or someplace that's been rebuilt, that's nice, that's accepting of tourism, that's accepting of the United States. Go to a place that's not accepting of the United States. Go travel to a country that doesn't like the fucking U.S., that you have to say, "Hey, I'm from Canada," where you have to put your fucking UP accent on when you're from Michigan and say, "Hey, I'm from Toronto, eh? I'm from Minnesota, eh?" Or, well, no, I can say you're from Minnesota. Say I'm from Alberta, eh? Because if you say you're from the U.S. in some places, your ass is gonna get scooped up and fucked up. Yeah,
Crazy.
It's silly shit, man. I mean, people do not like us, and most people have no fucking clue.
Whispers for daddy. No, I was just saying it's important to talk to other people clearly, respectfully, to also learn something that you didn't think about or see someone's different side because, oh, I didn't think about that, or, oh, that makes sense the way that you're explaining it. It's just good all around to understand all sides instead of just your narrow-mindedness.
Yeah, because
honestly.
I was brought up completely conservative, like this is the way it's supposed to be, and nothing else is supposed to be that way. So I'm like very opposite of conservative. So I feel like having conversations with that opens my mind a little bit and educates myself a little bit.
And there you go.
Because coming from me personally as more probably 75% liberal than conservative, it's good to hear that conversation because I don't really have, most of my friends and family are conservative, so it's like I don't really talk to a lot of people about it. So it's good. I've also been listening to a lot of podcasts recently that have been like both sides to the whole Roe versus Wade thing, and it's been very educating.
Yeah.
And that's another thing I think a lot of people aren't educating themselves. Like
That's
they
important.
just don't,
True.
They don't care to educate themselves.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, well, I was brought up this way, though, so this is the way it's supposed to
Right.
be. No, like, educate yourself.
Well, and that's the problem, honestly, is, the old saying, knowledge is power. And I don't mean that in the terms of, you gain knowledge, you get power over other people. I mean, knowledge is power. You gain knowledge, you get the power to understand what the fuck is going on. I mean, it's pretty simple. I mean, I don't understand everything by any means. I mean, I understood what Roe versus Wade was a long time ago. I understand the concepts of it. I understand what it means for women. I understand what it means for our population. And that's another dumb thing. I mean, not to even add in, the long-term effects of this, but that's another thing is, you stop Roe v. Wade and you just say, nope, all women have to give birth to all children. I mean, I don't mean to disrespect and laugh at this. That's not what I mean. It's just like, I laugh only because it's such an idiotic concept that they could think so little about all the facets of what their decision was to overturn this. Because if you think about the long-term aspects of Roe v. Wade, they overturn this. They say all women have to give birth to all children, right? Now, look at the long-term projections of population growth in the United States over, say, the next 10, 20, 30 years. If Roe v. Wade stands and all, just say for shits and giggles, all fucking 50 states say, yup, Roe v. Wade's going. Roe v. Wade is the law of the land. Fuck it. We're doing Roe v. Wade in all fucking 50 states. Do a population fucking density census scan of all fucking 50 states. I don't mean to dig my fucking booger hooks into my fucking nose. But do a consensus of all states over the next 10, 20, 30 years. See how many motherfucking hundreds of millions of people we have in the fucking U.S. We're at 350, 60, 70, something million right now. Check the numbers, Tristan, and see what we're
right
at.
Below you.
It's fucking stupid. I mean, last time I checked, we were at 350. We're probably at 370 or something right now. I'm just gonna guess. Tristan will figure out what the number is, and he'll fucking figure out what we're really at. But it's stupid. Figure out 30 years from now, I'm gonna say 500 million in the U.S., not fucking worldwide, because we're already at 7.5, almost 8 billion fucking people worldwide. We already, right now, have food shortages globally. So if you know, you guys can absolutely fucking chime in, cut me the fuck off, and say no, you're wrong. I watch a lot of TEDx. I don't know if you guys do at all. I absolutely fucking love those shows. The people on there are literally the smartest fucking human beings in the entire fucking world. The absolute either highest IQs, the leaders in their industries. They're fucking amazing. The TEDx. Do you watch that shit, Tristan? TEDx? Man, you motherfuckers need to get on the next level or something.
I've never said
that shit's on YouTube. TEDx. Just type in TED and then X. Shit's amazing. Like it's like, I mean, I don't know what you motherfuckers think about Jeff Bezos, but like, he's obviously a leader in his industry, but these people are like the top of their industry, or just, amazing individuals. It's crazy. It's a whole fucking like video series on just all kinds of different shit. But man, I'm retarded. Where the fuck was I?
You were talking about food shortages and then TEDx.
Food shortages. Sorry. I lose my train of thought sometimes.
We have memory shortage over here.
Yeah,
Sorry, maybe that
no.
Comes with the old age.
Yeah.
No, it comes with the PTSD, brother. It really does. I straight up lose track of time, track of memories. I straight up have memory loss. It sucks, and I will straight up lose like where I'm at sometimes. It sucks. Okay, so food shortages and shit. So there's like roughly 7.5 to 8 billion people in the world. I realize that leaves out like 500 million people, but we're somewhere in between that, like 7.75 billion people. I'll just slap it right in the middle. Somewhere roughly a third of that, like 2.5 to 3 billion people, live on $1 to $2 a day. $1 to $2 US a day. Now, think of yourselves in that America and fucking everybody else in this room. Think of yourselves on that much money a day. You buy a candy bar for that much.
Can't even buy a candy bar for that
not
much.
even that.
True. I mean, you buy a motherfucking coffee or a motherfucking energy drink for more than that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you go to fucking Starbucks or fucking, Big B and get a coffee for fucking 2 times that.
Yep.
$5, $6 sometimes.
Yeah.
You get a double fucking espresso, something or other. Go fuck me upside down, fucking, for $5 or $6.
Mm-hmm.
There is places, Guatemala, the Congo, fucking all over the fucking universe, mainly in Africa, South America, Central America, the Middle East, that live on $1 to $2 a day. Live on.
Right.
Their home, their food, their water, their fucking everything. And that's them walking, humping. That's not a sexual term. That's a military term for walking, hiking, a mile, 2 miles, 3 miles, 5 miles a day to get fresh
water.
Yo motherfuckers in America land see these fucking air quotes, fresh water. Like, I've seen fresh water in Afghanistan. It's got dead animals in it. Upstream, it might have dead people in it. Because, I mean, we were stacking bodies in Afghanistan. We stacked 500 in 6.5 months. I mean, we killed 500 Taliban in 6 months. Yeah, we stacked them. We stacked them. It was like the Rangers being there for 3 months, 4 months. We stacked them in 6.5 months.
Damn.
We killed a shitload of them. I can't say I did. Almost. Yeah, motherfuckers might hear that story later. I didn't kill anybody. But my battalion fucking stacked them high. Like fucking cordwood. I mean, great. Time's running short. All right. Damn it. We need to do a third episode.
You have so much to say, and I really love it.
Dude, you didn't even know. I mean, you can cut this little part out, but like, the thing is, man, you can seriously cut this whole part out. This is just me talking. I have stayed quiet and shut my mouth and been the silent, just, I don't know.
You haven't been this open before.
Good husband, good fiance, good boyfriend, good father for so long, man. I might cry, brother. I've never talked, man. I apologize if I cry, guys. I've been quiet for so long that I need shit like this. I haven't been able to actually open up to people in a positive way ever in my life. I wasn't lying really when I said this was probably one of the greatest things I've ever done. That wasn't bullshit. I got a lot of demons, man.
Thank you for watching this week's episode. Due to emotions getting heightened and out of respect for my cousin, we decided to end the episode right then and there. I'm extremely proud of him for wanting to share those conversations and those topics that he wanted to bring up. On behalf of the rest of the Whispers for Daddy squad, I want to say thank you for choosing our podcast as his platform, for wanting to talk about that. Also, we love that our family and friends are willing to come on and share everything that they want to share and use this as their platform, like he did, as something to release those thoughts and topics and everything. We love that journey for everyone that wants to do that. The important numbers Jamie talked about are listed in the description. And thank you again for watching this week's episode. Please subscribe, and we will see you in 2 weeks for our next episode. Bye.
But now you just get to listen. Now you just get to listen to the sweet, sweet sound of Mommy's voice.
Okay, anyway.
Night, night, little podcast. No ifs, ands, or buts. We're gonna end the episode. So, see ya next time.
Cut the camera.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.